Persuasion works by appealing to deeply rooted human needs.
When you activate the friendship power, you create the subtle, unspoken, completely wordless emotional perception that says, hey, I like this person. They're just like me. And because they're just like me, if I had all the information they have, I'd probably think the same way they do. Why is it easy to find out what people are for? This is cake. Why? They want to tell you. Absolutely.
Why are we as a species not inclined to use our noggin? Why do we avoid logical analysis or critical assessment? Humor me for a moment, even if you don't think that's true, because you're gonna. But why? What would be the reason?
It takes too much skull sweat.
I'm going to steal that one. We're going to write that down because I'm using that for this one in January. It takes too much skull sweat. Analytical thinking is hard work. It requires us to swim upstream against our own natural mental processes.
When you activate the authority power, you create the subtle, unspoken, completely wordless, emotional perception that says, man, does this person know their stuff? I am so glad that they did the pick and shovel grunt labor research on this issue so I don't have to, and I can just take their perspective on it at face value. When you activate the consistency power, you create the subtle, unspoken, completely wordless, emotional perception that says, and anyway, this is pretty much what I always do every time anyway. Well, that's my idea in the first place, really.
It has the option to send that decision to your cerebral cortex, and it would rather not.
When you activate the reciprocity power, you create the subtle, unspoken, completely wordless, emotional perspective that says, and I kind of owe this guy a little bit anyway, and if I go along with what he wants to do, that'll be like paying him back, and that'll make me feel better. Power. You create the subtle, unspoken, completely wordless, emotional perspective that says, and boy, is this better than the alternative.
300% more calories for heavy thinking than for mental cruising. It takes 300% more calories to operate your brain working on a calculus problem than it does to operate your brain watching Gilligan's Island.
When you activate the reason why power, you create the subtle, unspoken, completely wordless, emotional perspective that says, oh, what the heck, he's going down to the warehouse to pick one up for Bob anyway, he might as well get mine when he's there.
Trying to persuade primarily with data, information, logic, reason, and statistics is an exercise in futility.
When you activate the hope power, you find out at the core what your persuasion partner really hopes for, and you learn to phrase your persuasion request as a component of that pre-existing hope.
Help people make quick, automatic, non-analytical decisions using their own inborn powers have incredible influence over helping other people make decisions.